What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about the finale, part 3 of Elseworlds crossover event. So it was a pretty cool ending to it.
I feel like the ending stole the show.
I could totally see that, the little tag at the end for
Yeah.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So next year they're going to do Crisis on Infinite Earths. I feel like that's this whole crossover and the fact that it's going to be Crisis on Infinite Earths next and that like Oliver Queen talked to the Monitor. I think next year is the last season of Arrow. Don't you? Doesn't it feel like that? Like he had to have gave up his life to save theirs.
He basically that's what he was hinting at.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
which will be interesting if they touch on that at all in Arrow, because Arrow is having flash forwards at the moment, you know?
Yeah, hopefully, right?
So I wonder if that would spoil anything or not, you know?
Oh, that's true.
I just thought about that right now. But I really liked it. The Superman versus Superman was really cool. I think he did a great job at playing an evil Superman, and then like
He was pretty good at playing an evil Superman.
yeah,
Um,
Tyler Hoechlin, and the actor, he was really good.
it was a little sappy with
I could have done a little bit without the Alex and Carr thing. I feel like because I'm behind on Supergirl, so I feel like they did
I'm
that.
a little behind the Supergirl too.
You haven't started the season at all.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like that was a little bit, 'cause I think they're like in a fight or something. I don't know. I'm not watching it, so
Yeah.
like I could have done without that. But
I mean, whatever.
but
Yeah.
that wasn't too bad. It was. I liked how.
It was definitely my third favorite of the 3 episodes, but it was still good.
Yeah, I really liked how we had got an Alex and we got a Jimmy. We even got Gary from Legends of Tomorrow. Like there was a lot of cool like little.
Yeah, that one went over my head.
Yeah, you even seen him on there. He's
Yeah.
pretty funny. I really liked Cisco as like like Mob King or whatever.
Yeah, he was.
That was pretty cool. I liked too when they arrive and they're like, oh, where would evil Superman keep something really important? And he's like, oh, in Star Labs, I got that place here. And then he's like, did some time there. And Oliver like smacks him. He's like, oh, so did we. What'd you do? He's like, did I say you could touch me? I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
There was some really good months between Cisco and Oliver in it.
Yeah, 'cause he'd never do that any other time.
Yeah,
that's
it was
funny.
It was pretty funny. I did really like that we got Batwoman again at the end.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like, I didn't know who was calling him.
I thought it was gonna be the Monitor, but I was like, that'd be weird that he used his cell phone, so he could just like poof him into his little.
That's what I was
realm or
thinking too. I'm
whatever.
like, oh, he's got his phone number. That's cool. Now they're buddies.
Yeah, that'd be weird. And then it was her, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then they went to Deacon, and he was talking to Psycho Pirate at the end, because like I was one of that guy in the mask that Psycho Pirate. He like remembers the world being changed still and all that. Like after he's like the only one I think on Crisis or after Crisis I think that like remembers shit.
That's his name, Psycho Pirate?
Yeah, but like, and they made a big deal of casting him. So yesterday I was like, well, he was kind of barely in it, but whatever. Maybe he'll be in Batwoman's thing, and that's why they were all like happy about it. But then him being the little stinger at the end, here's saying everything's in place and blah blah blah. I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because it seemed almost like pointless to even cast an actor for
Well,
that.
it was weird because they did make a point of showing him, and he put on that mask. And I
Yeah.
had no idea who he was, so I was just like, what is with this dude?
Yeah, it was very odd. But like them
Yeah.
seeing him, and then that made sense. I think I think they did really well. I was wondering from yesterday, I was like, how are they gonna? I know they got to go on with them being these twins, and like they're gonna end up wrapping this all up in the 1 hour. But
Yeah.
I think they did that very well.
No, it was pretty cool. The whole the time, them going back in time and like
Slowing the Earth down. That was funny. That was a cool little nod to Superman.
yeah, that was cool. It was it was very like comic booky.
Yeah, I did like too how when they were talking about how they were gonna do that, and Superman was like, "No, you're both gonna die. I've seen you both die," and they both did it anyways. And like they almost got to the point where they were dying
Yeah.
too. And then Oliver saved them. Most likely gave up his life to save them.
Yeah, if you give something, you have to take something. Basically, is
Yeah.
what he said, and then
I was
then
hoping
he shows up with this blue arrow.
I was hoping we were gonna get a little scene at the end, like we were gonna say like an hour earlier or something, and we were gonna see what he did. But now knowing that it's next year's crossover, we'll probably just get some stuff about that then.
Yeah.
So since next year is that, and you probably give up his life, do you think Arrow next season's gonna be shorter, or do you think he'll die at the end of Arrow, or?
I don't know. No, see, I have a hard time believing he's just gonna like.
That you die? I feel like
Yeah.
that's the perfect way to get rid of that character. would be to have him sacrifice himself to save the rest of the universe.
It would be a good way to go out if that's what he wants to do.
Since he kind of created it, him saving the entire universe, I feel like would be
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool.
But I see what you mean. It'd be one of those things that happens. And you're like, wait, did that just really happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see your point there. It was also really cool that still didn't do much, but we got to see Martian Manhunter in the crossover.
I did think so. He shows up. This is why I stopped watching Supergirl.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna save all the pedestrians."
he literally stopped some fire on 3 people,
Yeah.
and he can do. He has all the same powers as Superman, except he can morph into people.
Yeah.
Uh,
They very.
Maybe he could have grabbed the book.
It's true. He could have done some shit too.
Yeah, and then Alfred wouldn't have to kill himself.
I mean, Brainiac did more than him. Brainiac 5. I like him. I like he defeated Amazo.
I did see him at some point.
Yeah, because he was in it last season. Last season
Yeah.
was the last one you watched.
Yeah, I'm trying to put that out of my memory. But yeah, he was. I don't know. I never really liked him all that much, but it was.
He's kind of like their alien Cisco. I guess.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool though. I like him. But what were some things you liked about tonight's episode?
Well, the evil Superman was cool. I thought he played that well.
Yeah, I thought his suit looked really cool. I liked how it was all black, but he even had a little bit of a popped up collar. Like it was different than Superman's.
He had just an evil look about him too.
Yeah,
And such a honest look when he wasn't there.
yeah. I thought it was funny that because I feel like most actors that play Superman, even with Kara, when they put on the glasses and they're in the normal outfit, they look exactly the same. But when he was being Clark Kent, I was like, oh, he actually looked kind of different than Superman.
I don't know if he looks different, but I get what you're saying.
Like he actually, I do feel like, oh, that's Clark Kent and that's Superman. I feel like he plays him differently too. Like I feel like it was neat. And then they kind of did set up. At least it seems like the idea of, hey, maybe there could be a Lois and Clark show, or then he proposes to her. They say that she's pregnant. All this stuff. At least give us the idea that there's going to be more stuff with Superman coming up.
It does. Yeah. Or that they're just talk about him and he's gone. That's
that it could either be an idea for a show or the excuse why he's not there. Yeah. So I feel like if nothing else comes up from him, he'll just be in the crossovers every year.
Yeah.
Which I'd still be cool with. I really like him.
Yeah, I think he did a good job.
But yeah, I really love this crossover. I can't wait till next year. Now we get more.
Yeah, can you wait a whole year?
And it's gonna be really cool though.
When they flash up that next time or next year, I thought you were gonna shit yourself.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, because we've been talking about that forever. Like, wouldn't that be cool if they did that? And it seems like it's all leading up to that, which would be really cool. I wonder if they'll make Supergirl on Earth 1, or that's their chance they could put Black Lightning in it if they need to, or just, anything's really possible doing that storyline.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that they're already thinking ahead about it. Too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That gives it promise, and this was really good. It definitely doesn't make me want to watch Supergirl anymore, but I do.
Yeah.
But
although, say next year it is this way, and say, maybe not the entire first half of the season, but say, it's a 5-episode crossover, 6, so it's all leading up to. Would you watch those ones as Supergirl, or would you just watch the main core?
I would watch it if it's part of it.
Part of it, okay.
Yeah.
I'd
probably bitch the whole time, but I would do it.
Probably. I feel like that's the only way you could really do Crisis on Infinite Earths well, is if it was more than just the crossover amount of episodes. Because they have a hard time filming those episodes, so it seems like it'd be absolutely crazy if they did. But I think I think everybody and their mom would tune in to see something that big, because it'd be so many different Supermen, so many different Flashes. I mean, it'd be every Earth together, so I feel like it'd be such a cool event.
It'd be interesting if they're planning that far ahead. I mean, maybe they can figure it out better.
Yeah,
Instead
plan
of
out the days more.
Yeah.
Especially, I guess too, if it is every show like that, they could have it on once or twice a week and have each person's show be a part of it and plan it out more.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see when they start putting out information for that, to see what it's gonna be.
Right.
But anything else you want to say about the crossover?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so now that we've seen all 3 episodes of this, what are your favorite crossovers? Ranking them, not counting the first Oliver and Barry one, just Invasion, Elseworlds, and Earth X.
I think they get better each year.
I do too, which is crazy because like, but by the end of it, you're like, okay, well, how are they gonna do better than this next year?
Yeah, I feel like which one was so 3 years ago was
It was Invasion, the one with all the aliens and Legends of Tomorrow and all that.
that was cool, but it also had its down points.
I guess, yeah.
You know.
That was their first really big one, though.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. They do get better every year, and I think it's because they get more weird every year and more meta.
Yeah,
and
like this one was really cool because it was more about just Barry and Almer, and then Supergirl's kind of like a tag along.
yeah, they gave her more moments this episode with her and her sister and
Yeah,
stuff, and like even Superman moments. But yeah, it is funny how when it's crossover season, every show's about Barry and Oliver.
Well, and they're good together. That's why.
Yeah. Those are the best moments when they're just like hanging out together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And I think I like this one more too because this one was a lot more funny, a lot more comedic moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
But that's it for this video. Please like, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about the Elseworlds crossover and what you think Crisis on Infinite Earths is gonna be like. I can't talk. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time for Arrow, Flash, and maybe Supergirl.
No.